Yeah.
Oh, hi everyone. My name is Ruth. Today I'm gonna talk about a little bit about myself. Um, so I was born in January 1996 in Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. I'm the third child in my family, and I have three brothers and one sister. Um, when I was a child until first grade, which was I was 7 years old. Until I 7, I stayed with my parents and my siblings in Ulaanbaatar. And then right before, uh, so I went to kindergarten in 2000 when I was 4 years old. Then in Mongolia we have kindergarten, high school, and middle school, and then college. We don't have college actually. It's like a university. So so I went to kindergarten in Ulaanbaatar with my family, and then before I joined my first grade, so my parents divorced. So my sister and my siblings we have to separate because my parents divorced, so they divided us. So my eldest brother and I followed my mommy mother, and my two brothers, my sister followed my mother. So no, my dad. So my dad's whole family actually lives in Ulaanbaatar. So the whole family is in Ulaanbaatar. But my mom's family stays in villages, like more like on the countryside. So since they divorced, and my brother and I had to move to my grandparents' house. I studied over there from 2009 to 2011, which means until from fourth grade to fourth grade, I was with my grandparents in that village. And then after that, I transferred to a different school, which is Siling. It's the biggest, one of the biggest city in Mongolia. So because there is education is much better, and um, so that's why I only moved over there. So I studied there for another couple of years. Then again they transferred me to Ulaanbaatar. So I moved to Ulaanbaatar again, and for some reason, because I was a kid, so I didn't really question them. It just transferred me. So I stayed in Ulaanbaatar another 1 year. And then after a year, they asked me to move again to to Hoshat. So I moved back to Hoshat when I was in sixth grade. So fourth and fifth grade, I actually stayed in fifth grade. I actually stayed in Ulaanbaatar. So in sixth grade, I moved back to my grandparents' house, and then we stayed. I stayed there, and then studied there. And it was so hard for me actually, because I was just making friends and then just trying to settle down, and then again move to another place. Again, I have to to a lot of new people, new students, and then I have to adjust it. It was hard actually. So then from there in 2013, no, 2011, right after my fourth grade, they decided to move me again to Silig, because because they want me to study deeper in chemistry, because I was actually good at physiology and chemistry. So they asked me to move to Siling because they have also very good teachers over there. Anyway, so I moved there. So then I said, no, I'm not gonna move again anymore. So because I'm already growing up. So now like I'm already like 14, 16 years old kid. So I decided to not move again. So then they said, okay, you can. So I stayed in Siling until 11th grade. So I graduated my 11th grade, and I got enrolled in nursing school. So then once I enrolled into nursing school, then I moved to Ulaanbaatar, because the school is only in Ulaanbaatar. So I moved back to Ulaanbaatar. So stayed in Ulaanbaatar for until I graduated in 2018. So then from 2018 to so then after I graduated my nursing school, then my mother asked me, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna continue study, or are you gonna start working? So usually students start working, they're gonna nursing, because already started as a nurse and all. So I wanted to study English, because in Mongolia, it's very hard. It's actually expensive to learn English, and then it's also not that quality. So you can pay a lot, but then you only will earn like grammar, like basic knowledges, but it's very hard to learn English in Mongolia. So then I decided to, I'm gonna learn English. So I decided to come here. So that's how I came here. So, thank you.
Thank you, Ruth.